Hey everyone, this is Captain Horfe, and this is episode 6 of Horfe Plays Resonant 3. So, as you can see from here, I've done some flower collecting, and we're finally ready to do Botania. Finally. Been promising it for I don't know how many episodes now. So I grabbed a bunch of stuff from the base. I still have this petal apothecary. I don't really have a place for it yet, so I'm just going to put it down here by the water, just because it's convenient to, because we're gonna have to keep refilling it. Let me go grab some seeds really quick. That's the one thing I forgot to grab. Mm, Red. I thought we had more seeds than that. Did we not bring the seeds? Okay, well that might be a problem. Okay, good. Apparently they're a material. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. That stuff we're not gonna need now, we're gonna need it later. So we need the bucket, and then if we look at our Encyclopedia Botania, or Lexica Botania, I don't know. Encyclopedia Botania, that's funny. Cyan petal, cyan mana petal, blue mana petal, blue petal, pink petal. So, that, and then seeds, and then bucket. Alright, so let's start making flowers. Okay, good, it worked. So, this is the hydrangea. It's a... Ah, oh, darn it. I think if I... Cool. Anyway, it's a flower that drinks water and uses it to make mana. And because water can be made with infinite source blocks pretty easily, it's a pretty good flower for making... doesn't make a lot of mana by itself, but with the right structure you can make... You know, you can put down a lot of... Darn it! My mouse wheel's like sticking a bit. Alright. Anyway, let's keep making these. I don't think it matters what... Yeah, it doesn't matter what order you throw in the petals, actually, so you don't have to worry about it too much. So really what I have in mind, I'm gonna be having... I have enough of these petals to make 10 of these. And then we're gonna have to... These need to be on the same Y level as water, but if water touches them, it knocks the flower out, so... Really, you can only put them in specific places like corners. You'll see. It's harder for me to explain than it is to just show you. And one more time. Alright, now we got 10 of these guys. Now, we're gonna need to build a little structure to actually to actually utilize these. I haven't quite figured out where I want to build it. I think I might build it right here, actually. In fact, if there's enough room here, this is the perfect place. I haven't seen if there's quite enough room yet. So I'll just clear this tree out of the way. And... let's see, I think there's enough room here. If not, we can kind of expand it out a bit. I'm just going to knock some of this grass out of the way. Annoying grass. Alright, and what I have in mind here, let's see. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that'll be enough. So, somewhere in here I want to put... I'm going to use mossy cobblestone for this. I want to put the following pattern. Oops. Get this. And let's see if this is centered right. I don't think this is centered right. It's close to centered right. Is this going to be enough room? I think it's just enough room. Alright, well, perfect. So basically, what I'm going to do is, And I have water on the outside here. See, I want to have as many corners as possible. So if I have hydrangeas here, 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 and here, and then I have water and all these running here, the water, it has to be adjacent. It basically has to be diagonal. And so I'm trying to create as many diagonals as possible. So basically, that's the idea there. And so, to get the water flowing, we have to go out a little further, though. Perfect. And then, 1, 2, 3. So I played with a lot of different designs, and this was one that, I'm sure it's not the best design possible, but this is one that I found to be simple to understand and grasp. Pretty straightforward, actually, to make. Stackable, so, you know, you can just build another one of these right on top of this one. Should have brought a shovel, but, you know, bear with me. You guys like to watch me do menial tasks. And so the idea here is we have on the inner ring here, we have 4 flowers. And then on the outer ring here, we're going to have spots for 3 flowers in each of the 4 sides. So that's another 12 flowers. So I only have 10 flowers. All told, this thing can hold 12 plus 4, 16. 16 flowers. So I'm not going to be able to place all of them, but I'll place as many as I can. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so that is, I got 6 more plants to place along here. Now these things work by drinking water. And actually, you know what? I better take these things out because I'm going to want to place my water before I actually... I don't want to place my water before I actually put these down because they'll start drinking it immediately and make it that much more difficult to place the water. Alright, so I'm going to do each one of these source blocks individually. It's going to take a little bit. So let me do that and a couple other things and we'll get right back. Alright, so we finished this off. I got this whole design put down. I got all the water filled around it. Other thing I did was I grabbed a mana spreader. Need to put that down so that the flowers will link to it, and a mana pool. I'm just going to put the mana pool on top because, like I said, this is a stackable design, so ultimately we'll probably have another mana spreader on top of this with another mana pool on top of that, and so on. So we just need to put down the flowers now, and yep, immediately you should hear them start to drink up the water. Excellent. Very sippy flowers. Alright. So, if we take a peek at this, once the spreader gets full... You guys are linked to the spreader, right? Yes, they are. Wow, they're drinking water a lot faster than I remember. Maybe they're nerfed in this pack. Interesting. Well, as long as this can keep up with the infinite water supply... Oops. Then I don't care how fast it's drinking. Let's keep an eye on it for a while. That is a little scary how fast it's drinking, though. Not used to it drinking that fast. I think it's a change in this mod pack. But it looks to be fun. Uh-oh. Nope. Yeah, this design's gonna run into issues. We're gonna have to take out the flowers in the middle. I'm gonna have to rethink this design. It's weird also because I thought this design worked in creative and didn't drink that fast. Something tells me it's not getting me mana as fast as it's drinking. Alright, well let me... we'll just leave the outsides off limits. Yeah, pretty much jacked it up pretty good. Or maybe we'll, you know, we're just gonna have to figure out what the right amount of flowers is to not overload this poor guy. I think if we just have flowers on the outside, it should be okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be okay. This design was really intended to have flowers here too, and I don't know if it's just the Resonant Rise mod pack or what, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is definitely drinking water faster than it normally does, and probably producing the same amount of mana. So, I made these out of glass so I can keep an eye on them. I guess we'll just fill these in for now. No biggie. It still looks nice. So it's not as compact as it could be, considering I had to adjust the design at the last minute, but it's still pretty nice looking. I like it, and it's going to be stackable, which is nice. And it looks like it's going to be fine. Alright, great. So this is going to start actually producing a reasonable amount of mana for us. And if we want, we can just pop another spreader here, which I'll probably do once that pool's getting a little full, or I have plans for mana. I'll pop another spreader there. I could shoot it over to that pool, or I'll put another pool right here, and the two pools can connect. You know, they can both shoot their mana here. Or I might just rip that setup out. It's not doing an awful lot of mana generation. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this. It's weird I had to make that little change, but... So keep in mind, if you're playing some mod pack besides Resonant Rise, give this design a try, and then pop out those ones in the middle and put hydros there, and it's worked fine for me. It must just be this mod pack, or I don't know what. Probably a welcome change, because these things are really, really powerful. Alright, I'm convinced that this is going to be a stable build. And it's generating... Well, it's generating mana. That's all we can say. How much does this one have? It's gonna outpace this one. It's gonna be more full than this one in no time. Alright, cool. Well, that's good for this build. Let's move on to the next plan, which is... I have an idea! Alright, so a goal for me moving forward, since I've been having so much trouble getting the flowers I need. Like, seriously, it's been a pain in the ass to get the flowers I need. I don't know why. I think it's the mod pack. It's actually, all the nerfs are well deserved. But anyway, just want to hurry my way to, especially now that I'm generating some mana, I want to hurry my way to, not generating floor, darn it. Functional floor. Hurry my way to, oh, there's new ones I don't even know what they do. New ones. But basically, let's get to the one I am looking for, which is, where is it? Jaded Amaranthus. Kinda want to rush my way to this, so Redstone Root is easy enough. The Mana Petals, easy enough. This is the tricky part, the Rune of Spring. What do we need? Oh. Rune of Water, Rune of Fire. Rune of Water is pretty easy. That's all easy. Rune of Fire, I'm going to have to take a trip to the Nether, which means I'm going to need Obsidian. So, I do have a plan for Obsidian that should make it pretty easy to get a lot of Obsidian. So let me do that now, I think. Or let me do some more Botania stuff. In any case, let me get back to work. Alright, so I'm back. I let the thing run AFK for a little bit, just to get a little mana together, and also let the tree farm run, so... I just had a pretty rough night. Lots of creatures on my base I had to clear before I could sleep. Oh, I hear another one. Anyway, I got this drop. Sometimes these drops are alright. Protection and knockout affinity. Not bad. Anyway, let's see if that jerk will come this way. So, I've been making some living rock, just because I know I'm going to need it for... Oh, God. Okay. We're going to have to play this cool. Ooh. And there's another one around. So, where was that other one? I see you. I'd rather fight this one over here, where there's really, if he does blow up, nothing too terrible is going to get lost. Alright, cool. Creepers. Okay, and let's get this guy. Oh, well, this was supposed to be instructional, but it's just me clearing out my base. Ooh, crit! What adds crits? Anyway, so yeah, built up a little bit of mana. As you can see, did some little spreader math here. Moved the day blooms over here, just so I don't need two separate setups. Got some living rock together, because we're going to need it. Now, there's a couple things I want to do. I need to get a runic altar, and as I mentioned earlier, I need obsidian. Oh, also, you might have seen it earlier. I swapped rubber trees. I swapped out for rubber trees. You see, I've got like 46 stacks of rubber now for when I get into MFR, or I think I can use that rubber for industrial craft. Anyway, I'm gonna have tons. And we're almost max, you know, we got 36 stacks of charcoal. Everything's coming along nice. So, everything's coming good there. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, I got, and this is actually my last diamond and my only ender pearl. I need a mana diamond and a mana pearl. Either one, really, but I need two. So, that and that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a runic altar. This is where I'll take this living rock. And I believe a runic altar is, if I remember right, like so. And then if I do this, yeah, so I'm going to need both. I need a mana, I'm just going to make sure they're interchangeable. I need a mana tablet to store mana. And I need a runic altar to make runes. So what we're going to do is I'm probably just going to put the runic altar right. No need to make this fancy. Let me go grab a little bit of dirt. Come on. You might have noticed a couple other things that I'm not quite ready to talk about yet. Off in the distance there, namely. But we'll get to that shortly. Oh, this is where I meant to... So picky. Anyway, I'm going to put the runic altar down just right here. Why not? We're going to need a mana spreader pointing at the runic altar. See if we got any living wood. Apparently I need to cook up a little bit more. Oh, wait. Those are mana spreaders. Yeah, because I remodeled, I ended up saving a couple mana spreaders I didn't need. So I'll just pop this guy right here. So that's the runic altar. Basically, it's used to make runes. If you look at Lexica Botania, I'm sure if you know anything about. I don't even need to show you, because I'm sure you know. I'm also getting a little bit of cotton together, still trying to get some wool. I might as well explain it now. I did go grab those smeltery blocks from the village that we started in and built a little smelter. I'm going to set up chests and hoppers and stuff. I'm not done with it yet. Got the tool forge going because, like I said, I'm out of diamonds and I'm out of metals in general. So I'm going to go mining, but I'm going to want to mine with a better tool. So I'm going to use Tinker's Construct to make that tool. Anyway, this is going along beautifully. What we're going to do now is I'm going to try to start making some runes. So, because first thing I'm going to shoot for that's pretty easy to make is the, where is it? Sojourner Sash. Just so I move around faster. It's very, very nice. So I need a rune of air and a rune of earth. We're going to need some mana steel. So rune of air is carpet, feather, and string. Let's see. Pretty sure we have all those things. We have string. I know we have feather somewhere. Bear with me. Feathers? We may not have any feathers. I might have to go kill a chicken. Yep, I'm gonna have to go kill a chicken. So there's chickens around here. Let me do that. Let me get the rest of the materials I need for these runes, and we'll get right back to you. Alright, well jeez. Every time I start the camera. Alright, so I'm back. I got it on hard mode, so I'm always fighting, constantly fighting mobs after daytime. I haven't really thought about base protection yet, but it's definitely on the agenda. I think I have everything I need for these runes now, so I'm going to go ahead and make them. So basically, Rune of Earth is block of coal, stone, mushroom, 3 mana steel, and Rune of Air is string, feather, purple carpet. So yeah, as you can see, I actually got an assist from Chicken Riding Zombie, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Chicken Riding Zombie. Alright, so let me get started. I'm going to need 6 mana steel, which I should be able to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's get started on. So stone, coal, mushroom, and then it was feather, carpet, and string. I have to keep an eye on that telecreeper over there. Alright, so stone, block of coal, mushroom, mana steel, mana steel, mana steel. I brought wand. Hopefully we have enough mana. Yeah, we should have enough. Doesn't take that much mana to make these guys. Look at it go. This is actually generating a decent amount of mana, by the way. This setup here alone, it's doing alright. I mean, it's not huge mana production. Oh, you know what? I need living rock. So the last step, which everybody always forgets, it seems, including myself, is you've got to toss on a little bit of living rock, and BOW! And there's a telecreeper. And of course I have nothing in my hotbar that's any sort of offensive. Let's just run away from this guy a little bit, and then we'll, it's a telecreeper, it's not going to blow anything up, but F telecreepers. Hey, I got an ender fragment. Alright, so now I got 3 runes of earth. And now we're going to go for 3 runes of air, so feather, carpet, one of these, 1, 2, 3, smack that guy with the wand, and really I'm just going to probably, eventually, just make a ton of these basic runes. They're pretty cheap to make. But they're a little time consuming, so it's good to make a bunch and just have them on hand. I wonder if there's a way to automate it. Probably not, but maybe with an autonomous activator. Alright, so throw in a living rock. You need several autonomous activators. It might be possible. Maybe I'll give it a try. I wonder if anyone's tried to do that. Alright, so we've got Rune of Earth, Rune of Air, that plus some leather is, I think, all we need for the Sojourner Sash. Really cheap to make and really valuable. Think for a second. Leather. Right here. It's a material. Gotta learn the quirks of your sorting system. Refined Relocation has definitely got some quirks. So this is a lot easier to make than Boots of the Traveler, which is what kind of used to be the item used to fill this slot. Or this roll. Alright, hold on. Obviously, I am not a golfer. Oh yeah, I need a mana steel ingot down there. Alright, cool. So, let's try this again. Da 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 da. Mana steel ingot, rune of air, rune of earth. Ye old Sojourner Sash. Put it on. And now look at me go. Ah, much better. Much better. And I got step assist. So, I built this smeltery. I think we're going to do something with that next. Alright, so I threw some aluminum and copper in here because I'm going to make some aluminum brass. You might remember quite a while ago I bucketed up tons of lava, like all the lava I could find back by the original base. I'm just going to throw a little bit in the tank manually here. Alright, that's good. So we're going to cook this up, make some aluminum brass. As you can see here, I've made recipes for, or patterns for, tough rod, hammerhead, and large plate. You know what's coming. So we're going to make the tough rod. We're going to make the hammerhead. And we're going to make the large plate. We're going to put a chest right here. And then I'm going to stick a hopper right here. Pretty standard. You see a lot of people do this with their tinker smeltery. So then all the stuff we make should end up in here. Now, what I would need to do is, let's see how this is going. Alright, we have 8 ingots of aluminum brass. I think that's going to be plenty. So let's start with the tough rod. Let's get a cast of the tough rod. Oh, wow, that's actually a nice touch. That must be new. It consumes when you make the cast, it consumes the item used to make the cast, which is perfect because you don't need that thing anymore. Very nice. Nice touch. Alright, so it takes 8 to make a large plate, 8 to make a hammerhead, 3 to make a tough rod. You need 2 of these, so 8, 16, 24, 27. Oh, now I take that back. It just sucked them into the hopper like it's supposed to. I'm a dork. Alright, well, we don't need these anymore, so thanks for serving your purpose. So what we're going to do now, we've got this, we just basically need to figure out what materials to make it out of. I know what I'm going to make the hammerhead out of, I just don't know if I'm going to fiddle around with some of the other materials, so I'm going to put a plan together for that. Oh, real quick too, well, we'll get to that later. Alright, so I've decided, if you look at this handy dandy book, we're going to use paper for one of the plates. Just because, as you probably know, it gives that extra modifier. Yeah, paper, +1 modifier. But for the rest of it, we're actually going to use steel. Steel has incredible durability. It's got a mining level of cobalt. The mining speed is incredible. And with mechanism, it's really easy to make steel. Like, really easy. So all we need is a metallurgic infuser. So, iron. 4 iron, 2 redstone, 1 osmium, 2 furnaces. We can do that. We got iron here. We need osmium. No, I've got some cooked osmium. We need redstone. Not that. Redstone. I really need a better mining tool because, as you can see, we're really low on pretty much everything. And I am not ready to build anything like a quarry. So, the hammer will really take care of us. So I think that's everything we needed, right? Oh no, we needed 2 furnaces. Am I actually out of cobblestone? This cannot be. This can't be right. I'm actually gonna have to make cobblestone. No worries though. Pretty easy. Although, actually, there is a faster way to do it, known as mining. So let me just mine this stuff. Alright, that's really weird. I guess I have been using cobblestone for various things. I'm gonna need more cobblestone. Wow. Alright, let's see. How much cobble do we have? 4. We're gonna need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have some cobblestone that's been chiseled. They could have changed back. I think that's probably the case. Some of the more astute viewers might have even noticed that, now that I think about it. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's a metallurgic infuser. Now, we're going to need, I'm just going to stick it there for now. We're going to need a lot of, for steel, let's see. So we're going to make 1 paper plate, but we're going to still need 16. We're going to need 19. I'm going to make 20 steel. Let me just make sure my math is right. 8 plus 8 plus 3, 19. 19 should be enough. 20, 19. So to do this, we're going to need 19 iron and 19 charcoal. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So, pretty simple. You throw the charcoal in the infuser. It sucks it up and puts it in its internal tank here. And then we're just going to have it run on 19. These things are so loud. This is what I hate about Mechanism. This is why I haven't used Mechanism yet. And sound mufflers don't work on them, it seems. So what it's doing is it's making this stuff called enriched iron. And each time it's using 10 of this. You want to use charcoal instead of coal. You actually get 20 carbon per charcoal and only 10 per coal. Now let's just listen to the sound of death. Look, I'm over here and it's still loud. Alright, well, while we're waiting for that to do its loud work, I was looking at some other things that should be easy to make. I already have the rune for the Ring of the Mantle. Actually, I have everything I need. I just need to make mana steel, which is easy, and a golden pickaxe. So let's go over to the death grinder here and get some of the things we need. Aiden Brady, I love you. I love your mod, but can you please turn it down? Alright. I feel like I have to shout. So let me get my runes of earth over here and then we'll get this set up! Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so oh, yeah, let me go make the mana steel. It's dark outside. Oh, it's so loud. Don't worry though, because I'm going to use Mechanism and I have a plan for the sound. It's going to be great. Once I get it working. Still going, it's going to take a little while. Alright, so I need to throw 4 mana in the pool. I need to look out for creepers is what I need to do. Alright. And I think it was, this Ring of the Mantle will help me mine just even that much faster. Basically, I don't want to throw mining upgrades on this thing. Alright, what was the other thing I needed? Oh yeah, the golden pick. Ring of the Mantle. That should increase my mining speed a little bit. I want to talk out here. It's nice and peaceful. See? Botania makes beautiful sounds. This mod. Death sounds. It's a really good mod, though. Mechanism's a great mod. It's a great mod. It's actually worth the ear strain. So let's see what else I can make. So this will make me dig faster, which is great. But how about a Ring of Magnetization? I think that's pretty simple to make. I want that when I'm mining. Mana lens magnetizing. It's just a mana lens. Gold and iron. Yeah, that's easy. We just need 4 more mana steel. Let's do this. I think this is getting close to done. Alright, this is almost done. As you can see, it's processed 19 iron, it's made 19 enriched iron, and it's used 190 of the carbon in here. Now all you do is toss it in again. Now, glass. Need to make glass panes. Make a mana lens. And then it's, what was it, golden iron? Yeah, shapeless. And then that just goes on a ring, right? Yeah, I need 4 more mana steel. Okay, well that was embarrassing. Ring of Magnetization. Actually, this one, you can wear it and it's always on, or you can just hold it and right-click it and toggle it on and off. I kind of prefer not wearing it. Saves a ring slot, and I like having the toggle option. Alright, so as you can see, this is turning into steel, right? Steel dust. When that's done, we'll just cook the steel. Actually, I could probably start cooking it now, right? Can't I? I actually don't need to cook it because we're just going to toss it in the smelter anyway. Alright, let's wait for that to finish, and, well... It's almost done. Yeah, we're going to wait for this to finish. Alright, we now have 19 molten steel in here. We've got a paper plate. I just love saying it. It's a paper plate. Alright. We're going to make a plate with steel. We're gonna make a hammerhead with steel. I love the whale. It even has the amount thing now. That's sweet. We're gonna make a tool rod with steel. Just put these back. Grab these. Take these to our tool forge over here. And yeah. And I don't give my tools fancy names, so we just call it the steel hammer. Although, for some reason I want the side on the right to be the white one, so writable. I'll call it a steel hammer. It is what it is. Boom. That's gonna help me mine so much better. And actually, now that I look at it, I kind of wish that the paper was on the other side. But oh well, doesn't matter. Too late for that. So, we've had a pretty productive episode. We've made a couple baubles that are going to help us a lot. We've got our Botania setup going. Finally. Helped us make those baubles. And we've got a steel hammer. So, between episodes, I am going to do a lot of mining. I might upgrade this a little bit first. And then, well, I think our next thing we're going to need, if we go back to my stated goal of wanting one of these jaded amaranthus. We're gonna have to go to the nether. We're gonna need to find nether wart, which means we need to find a nether fortress. That's probably what the next episode is gonna be. So I will catch you guys then. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them, and I'll see you next time.